أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the countless blessings that He continued to bestow upon us, and taking this opportunity to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us to be forever thankful, inshallah. Now, to introduce myself, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Nunchucks, Prayers Nunchucks, and I welcome you all to my gaming channel. The noobness is newbie. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm testing out Mobilista 2. This is gonna be my first time experience in the game. As you can see from the console, but whatever they call it, the steamy thingy, the Steam desktop window, whatever you wanna call it. I've never actually played the game. I actually bought it. Let me try to move my camera so that you can see what I'm talking about. So anyway, also there's been an issue with the recording itself. So I was recording a podcast and then I changed the volumes on my OBS, right? And so that actually messed with my mic up. And then now I'm having to redo the voiceover again. Alhamdulillah, I can hear myself a bit, but I just don't think that it will be a nice experience for you all to hear me, like to struggle to hear me basically. So what happened was, the moment I opened the game, all the sound died on my mic. So I was saying certain things, and yeah, immediately, like after stopping recording and then listening to the audio, it was just like very, very, very bad. But either way, you guys, let me get into the game and then just basically say the things that I was saying while I was playing the game, no, so that we summarize this video. So yeah, first things first, my first time experience in Automobilista. Yeah. So the game, first things first, I love how it looks. It just looks so flipping amazing. It's just so beautiful. But it looks gamish though. I like your Acero courses, whereby like we're aiming to make look the game look more like a real life thingy, right? This game, it has a nice saturation to it. It has a nice contrast. It just looks beautiful. It's gamish, but it looks beautiful. It's something that I would like definitely enjoy playing more. So with that, moving to second part, which was the driving experience in itself. Of course, after opening a game, you have to tweak with the settings and stuff like that. I love the fact that immediately recognized my wheel, which is the Thrustmaster 2150, and then the pedals and everything like that. It was already set up for me, so it was an easy jump in and just do minor few ticks there and there. It even set the force feedback to like 70% for me, which is what I'm using in ACC, right? And so I really, really loved it. It was just like an amazing thing to see that, with most games, you have to start by setting it up. Even in ACC, I had to start by setting everything up from scratch. You know, Three, the other thing that I liked the most, I'm not gonna lie and say this is the best sounding thingy. It's not, but the car selection, the car selection is just wow, and then the track selection as well is just wow, especially the Cat Water walk. Damn, that track looks amazing. I loved it. I saw Jelia playing it with on an what you call on an open lobby, and so I was like, that's the one thing that I'm gonna give a shot, because that's essentially why I bought this game, because of that track. It just looked so flipping nice and amazing, because you don't get that in ACC. And then the other thing, again, car selection. I spoke about car selection. You have a lot of cars, not only car based, basically not only track based cars. You know what I mean? And so it's just refreshing to have that. So moving on to the things that I didn't like. So basically, I just jumped, picked a car that looks like a road car, and then jumped to Bathurst. The reason I jumped to Bathurst is more because I feel like I know Bathurst a bit based on the tracks that they provided. I know it a bit more than all the other tracks that I saw, right? And so jumped to Bathurst, and then this is where like then the things that I didn't like started, guys. The first one, driving out of the pits. Can I just like drive myself out? Don't assist me, because now if my steering is a bit turned, I immediately crash, right? And as you will see later in the video, like that happens a lot. That's the first thing that annoyed me. It's like, why can't I just start the car myself and just drive it out myself? But that could also be down to the settings in terms of like you are allowed to choose whether or not you want to start the car yourself, or the game should start the car for you. And so I feel like maybe it could be due to that, but it just didn't feel nice. The second issue I had was, when you're driving, like, look how bumpy the car is. This car looks like bumpy, and it's not even the worst of things, right? The other issue that I have is with the cameras, in a sense that you have limited choice in terms of like the cameras. You have the cockpit view, whereby the view that most people are driving in, and then you have that view which is this one, and then you have back to the cockpit view, and then you have the passenger view. Like, who the hell is going to drive on the passenger view, guys? Like, let's just talk about who drives in the passenger view, So anyway, you also have the one with the by like it's a helmet thing, which doesn't look great at all. Like, no, I don't agree with that part. I don't know what they were doing, what they were thinking. That is just so wrong on so many levels. But then now the driving experience. As you can see, I'm using a Thrustmaster T150 budget wheel. Basically, it doesn't have all that force feedback. It doesn't have that much control like the direct drive wheels and stuff like that, or so they say. But anyway, the force feedback felt heavy, which was actually nice. It was an upgrade compared to like the original Assetto Corsa. One of the reasons I left the original Assetto Corsa for ACC is because the force feedback felt a bit heavier in ACC, and it felt more amazing. But
1 minute I'm on the road looking at the bushes, next minute I'm in the bushes looking at the road.
But this is where, for me, where the thing ends. The positive thing that I could say with the driving experience, right? This is where it ends. Because now, one, the trail braking is trash. I understand that I'm using budget pedals, which is the T2PA pedals from Thrustmaster. Because I've been using this for so long, I'm kind of used in a way to trail brake with them. It might not be as accurate, but then at least I can trail brake, and I can point the car properly with them. I'm used to that without like spinning out that much, right? But with this, the moment you try to trail brake using these pedals, you just immediately lose the rear end, right? And so the car just spins out, right? And then you crash. The next thing, you invalidated the lap. The other issue that I had with it was, there were parts whereby, I was, when you're coming in hot, when you're driving in fast, and then you slam on the brakes. The moment I slammed on the brakes, the car started going more towards the right, and this was in a GT3 car, right? So that kind of annoyed me, because it was more of like, I can't really predict what the car is gonna do, and that pissed me off. So I don't know whether or not this is more down to the car setup, or what is down to, but it just doesn't feel that amazing for me. The other issue that I had, I had a lot of issues with this, but this one is on me. I don't understand that what you call the interface, the user interface. I don't understand it just yet. So it was on the car setup thing. It looks amazing, don't get me wrong. This is on me. I didn't know how to set up the car. I feel like that actually messed everything up for me, because I couldn't really put in a decent lap. I actually put in one lap, and that was like 2 minutes 14. Right, it's not very fast, but it's only like 2 seconds slower than my actual time in buffers in ACC, right? I'm not that fast, as I told you guys, but as much as I play like online and try to be competitive, I'm not that fast, you know. So 2 minutes 14 on this, and then 2 minutes 12 on ACC seemed pretty decent. Not competitive, but decent, you know, for somebody who, yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. But anyway, that was my biggest issue, that, you know, the car was just too unpredictable, and then with the bumpiness of it as well, it's like, you know, you really don't have that much control, and visually it I would say it kind of holds you back, in a sense that, you know, you see the car bumping too much while you like you're putting your foot to the floor, right? When the car starts to bump in a bit too much, and you're like, oh no, am I gonna be able to handle it in the corners? And given the fact that, as I explained, the trail braking on these pedals and then with the game is just not that amazing, because I just spin out over and over again. And it's like, oh, like your confidence just goes away, because it's like, how the flip am I gonna be able to get into corners, right? And so that's the other thing that I feel like, you know, for people who are playing on budget modes, they could try to fix, because it's a lot of us who are playing on budget modes. It's not everybody that can afford the Logitech G29. It's not everybody that can afford, you know, your Moza R5s. And I understand, like, I'm reaching too hard here by putting G29 into, you know, not budget wood, because it's not budget. In South Africa, the wood costs like 9,000 rands or 8,000 rands, somewhere around there, as opposed to my T150 that I got for like 3K. You know what I mean? There's a huge, you know, numbers here. But yeah, I feel like they could work more on that for, you know, budget players, budget group players, basically, more in my country. And I'm talking more for my country, because, you know, I'm trying to build a racing community this side, you know. So yeah, they could work more on that. But otherwise, I just don't like the sound of the cars. I just don't. It just sounds you know, the game is enjoyable, but the car sounds you know. But visually, the cars they look flipping amazing. But other than that, guys, that's just my first day experience and my first experience in AMS2. I know they say first experience matters, and then first impressions matters more than anything. But I'm definitely gonna play the game again, and I'm probably gonna play it more than I've played my Assetto Corsa, but not as much as I am gonna play ACC. But then also because we are waiting Assetto Corsa Evo, right? So I'm probably gonna put it in the back after the ACC. I mean, after the ACE Assetto Corsa Evo comes out, I'm gonna focus more on it, just to see what it's gonna be about. Because either way, I ended up building a whole new PC just for the game. You know what I mean? That's how much I've been anticipating this game and how bad I wanna play it. You know, and I already have money saved up to buy it. So it's, yeah, I'm just excited about it, and I'm just waiting for it. And once it comes out, I'm gonna put everything else in the back and focus more on it. And then after that, inshallah, I can go back to AMS2 and ACC. Otherwise, let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a like. It helps a lot with the algorithm, guys. Even if you just swear at me and then you say this video is trash, bro, it really helps. Just write anything down. I would really appreciate it. And also, in terms of, if you guys want to know how to set up cars, and then you know, you're just starting out like me, let me know in the comments below. I think I can help you out, and then I can also connect you with my good teacher, Ruffmatic. He's the one who's teaching me in terms of setup. And also Motabo, he calls himself McFam. He's also helping me a lot, you know, improve a lot of tracks. You know, this dude literally plays on the keyboard and mouse, and he's like 10 times faster than me. You know what I mean? and so he competes with Ruffmatic in a sense that, you know, he's not as fast as Ruffmatic, but he's close enough. And bear in mind, he plays on a keyboard and a mouse, right? So these are the awesome people that are I'm playing with most of my time, and then, you know, they're helping me a lot with car setups. And then also in terms of like learning how to race in itself, I'll also link DashTheDashingOne. I love that dude, man. This is the dude who basically, when I started racing, my first ever video, my guy commented there. And, you know, there was another dude who also told me, I forgot his name, he's the one who told me, you know, I should use the caps in order for me to brake, and then to look out for brake markers and stuff like that. And then the second video, DashTheDashingOne took over, guys. Like, he literally took over, like taught me everything, you know what I mean, every flipping thing. So for me to be even be as little as, basically to be as fast and slowish as I am now, is because of him. You know, I wouldn't be able to reach like 2 minutes 12 seconds at Bathurst if it went for him. You know, probably was gonna be stuck at like 2 minutes 50 or something like that. You know, I wouldn't be able to learn more tracks if it went for him, teaching me the tricks, and, you know, and then having basically constantly having my back and supporting me and coaching me through every video. I have like over 50 videos now on racing, and this dude commented almost on every single one of them, advising me, you know what I mean. So it's a huge deal for me, and so I will link him down below. Go check him out if you need help in terms of like coaching, in terms of trying to be faster than you are now. He's the guy for you. And also, he recently did 100 laps at the Notch Alive, which was just mind flipping blowing, and he got first place on it. What happened was, he was chasing a car for like, I think it was about 12 hours. You know, the car that was on number one, he was chasing that car for like 12 hours. You know, of course, he got other cars earlier, but that one was his toughest, and eventually got first place. You know what I mean? So he did like a 14-hour stream. So also check him out. Leave him a like and a comment, because yeah, man, that's a huge thing, guys. That's a huge deal. Anyway, I'm also gonna link Ruffmatic. He's gonna help you a lot in terms of setups, and he also does a bit of coaching as well, whereby he just gets into, you know, your gameplay and look at how you're racing, and then tells you how to improve on corners. Trust me, these guys are amazing, and like, they're fun to watch play, and then they're also, you know, good teachers. And so I'm gonna link them below, and then just give them a follow, and then leave a like on their videos, subscribe to their channels as well, and then yeah, man, talk to them. Also, there's another brother, Driver in Socks. Also check him out, guys, please. Also check Driver in Socks out. He's a brother from Pakistani. He's my Muslim brother. I love that dude, guys. He's very fast as well. Check him out. He streams daily. On weekends, he does stream like longer, you know, and then he plays Assetto Corsa competition, obviously, but then also he does a bit of Euro Truck Simulation, you know. So check him out. He's one of the most chill brothers. Check him out, guys. I'm also gonna link him down below, and then we also have our own Discord. I'm also gonna link that down below, so that you guys can join, and then if you wanna play with us, inshallah, let's play together, man. Otherwise, this has been amazing. As much as I have like bad things to say about AMS, I actually enjoyed the game, and like I said, I'm probably gonna play it more. You know what I mean? More than my original